There are so many Pokemon related things going on in Japan at all times, from Pokemarts to Pokemon centers. We're going to go through a couple of the lesser known ones tonight. Hi, I'm Faye, and this is how I plan for Japan. Yes, there is theme music playing through my head whenever I say that. So, we got three things we're going to have a look at tonight. One of which isn't actually done anymore, but I still thought it was awesome. So I thought, hey, let's have a look at it anyway. So we're going to start with Pokemon trains. Uh, they are Pikachu trains, but hey, Pokemon trains sounds a little bit better. Pokemon with you. There are three different routes that these trains take. We will get to them in a second anyway. And they, both inside and out, are Pokerific. Yes, puns for days. But they are basically two-car trains. The first car is a fully seated train, which it'd be great to have a seat, but also chilling out in that room would be dope as hell. And it's a pain in the ass to actually book them if you're not in Japan. I can't even find out how much it costs on this website, and this is the website that it is run through. And that is frustrating as shit. But the routes that you can take, we'll get to that. Sorry. So here is our car number one, fully seated. You need to reserve seating. I like the fact that they have different balls for each row or section. I do hope that instead of having like seat letter number, it's quick ball one, quick ball two. I'm pretty sure that's the quick ball anyway. But yeah, the second room is your play car room, which is just where all of the fun activities are, and there's no seats. But that is a reclining Pikachu. Part of me wishes that you could just book out that entire carriage and just be like, hey, we're just going to sit in here and we're going to love life. Uh, they also have a top-down view of these, and I do like the fact that the layout of this room is meant to kind of look like Pikachu's back and Eric Suns. On top of that, you do get postcards and signage and all that fun stuff as part of the trip. I like the fact that they also give you an assemblable uh, train car. I would like to get two since there are two, specifically one for the front, one for the back. And they have operating timetables for each of them. One goes from, and I'm going to butcher this, Ichinoseki to Kasanuma. That didn't go nearly as badly as I thought. The second goes from Morioka to Marhead to Miyako, and the last goes from Hanamaki to Kamaishi, I think. All of them take about 2 to 2.5 hours. I think the longest is 2:45, and they run once a day, each way. Um, which is fine, I suppose. But yeah, so you get three of them once a day, 6 trips all up because both ways. It'd be fun enough, but also each of the stops has something Pokemon related added as well. But we're not going to go through this today because I'm running low on time. I'm running low on energy. Next up, we're going to have a look at the one that doesn't run anymore. Pikachu Outbreak 2019 was the last one, and it was special. So the Pikachu Outbreak, and this website is dope or really annoying depending on who you are. The Pikachu Outbreak was essentially, we're going to get a bunch of people, dress them up in giant Pikachu outfits, let them loose. And you can go catch Pikachus, which is awesome. The last time they did it at night instead of during the day, and they slapped a bunch of LEDs on, which I want to see videos of this because I feel like it would have been either trippy as balls or absolutely amazing. Because I can just imagine somebody that decided, hey, let's trip while we're chasing after Pikachu's, and they had some fun, but one of them just suddenly ran into a Pikachu and he just dropped to the floor. But yeah, it is essentially, for the most part, just chase after Pikachus, and it's fun. They also have a main parade, which, as you can see, they had Eevees involved in for the last one. But unfortunately, the last time this was run was pre-COVID. Hasn't gone since. And from what I can find, it does not look like it's going to happen again. The last thing we're going to have a look at is the Pokemon Cafe. Not to be confused with the Pikachu Suites, which is a separate thing that is across the in the same shopping center as the largest Pokemon Center. I'll keep on going to say Pokemon, which in my head makes more sense, but Pokemon Center. But I cannot do this. Why would you make the food look like Pikachu? I am not eating a Pikachu. Or a Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle shaped dish. I will. This is about the closest I'd be able to do. Like, that's a bowl with rice in it. Slice is the bowl, not the rice. But it looks like this would be so much fun to take a kid. The thing I really appreciate, though, because they've currently got their specials, they've got their food, they've got sweets, which the sweets look great. Their drinks. I'm always a sucker for a Gengar. And the fact that they have matcha lattes in Poltergeist and Poltergeist and Sinistra. I like Poltergeist and Sinistea, whatever it was. Yeah, I got it right. I like the naming convention for them better. But the fact that they have these as options, I want that tea set. Like, the goods section is where they sell the actual merch. And I don't think they actually have them. I could be wrong. I might not have scrolled down enough. That's cool. Oh, there you go. I would happily just buy these. Except for the fact that it's $41 for a tea container and $52 for a cup. Or to make it more accurate, oh, actually, the teacups aren't as bad. $20 for a teacup is still expensive. $40 for a teapot, expensive as shit. But at least the cup isn't more expensive than the pot. That would bug the shit out of me. You know, if I had the money, I would happily get those. Those are awesome. But also they've got specials for newer stuff. And I'm assuming that they'll have some I'm assuming that soon enough they'll have some stuff going through. I'm pretty sure Pokemon also does Chinese New Year stuff. I know that's not the right country, but let's be real, when you're trying to teach the outside world about cultures from Asia, you kind of got to brute force it. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And that's just what Japan does. They try and bolster up the other countries and try and teach the Western world, because the Western world doesn't like learning shit. But getting on to the actual spreadsheet, today was day 100. We've been doing this for 100 days at this point. Well, for the most part. Our fundage has not changed. I do not have a word. I'm adding this to the list. Pokemon Cafe. Yeah, that'll do it for today. I hope you've all enjoyed your day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And yeah, I've been Faye. You've been awesome. And I hope to see you all tomorrow.